This morning, I am walking through a Confederate cemetery in Fredericksburg, Virginia, and I love to come here to tune in and connect with the dead. But there are more reasons than just connecting with the dead. The reason I really, really love coming to walk through cemeteries is because it makes me feel more mindful about the life that I'm actually living. When I walk through here, there's, I think, five Confederate generals that are buried, and they have larger monuments. But then there are tons and tons of others who are buried here that have less significant tombstones or graveyard markers. I think it's important to remember that every single life matters. And I think about what these souls came to experience at the significant point in history that they showed up and played their role. I like to tune in with the energies here and contemplate their life and their experiences, and then apply it to my life and my experiences. When I'm connecting with the spirits and talking to them about their life, they're not just telling me about their moment of passing or the battle that they died in. What they actually share with me is their favorite moments from life. They're sharing with me that they're so glad they came here, that they're so glad that they lived. They're so glad that they fell in love and that they had fabulous meals. They tell me about the meals they ate that were spectacular, that steak that just, or they tell me about their adventures, what they learned. They tell me about swimming naked. And, really, that's what we're here for. We are in a physical body to experience things. In the spirit world, once you go to the other side and you're in heaven, you don't have any sense of duality. There's no good steaks and bad steaks. And yes, spirits still eat, but they don't get the benefit or the pleasure of flavor. They don't also get the ramifications of eating too much and gaining weight, but they still eat for nutrition and sustenance. But it's not like what we experience when we're physical. When we're in a physical body, we get to have all these experiential things happen. We get to feel soft fabric on our skin. We get to feel emotions. We get to smell beautiful scents of flowers. We get to witness beautiful sights. And we have this plane of duality. A lot of people don't realize that that's why we come here. We come here to experience the duality. So every day isn't beautiful. Every day isn't easy. Every day you're not in love. Sometimes you have heartbreak. Again, that's the duality. You wouldn't really appreciate the love that you feel if you didn't also have loneliness or experience broken hearts. So we come here for this duality. And in the spirit world, it's just all beautiful. It's just all the same. It's just an incredible feeling of oneness with everything and everyone. There's nothing that really separates your experiences. But when a soul chooses to come to Earth, they come here for the experience of it. And when I talk to spirits on the other side, they never tell me that they want to come back and do it over and get it right this time. That's a huge misconception. Many people that are living are like, I don't want to screw up. I want to do it all right in this one lifetime so I don't have to come back and do it again. And that's not the perception from the spirit world at all. In fact, when a spirit decides to come back into a physical incarnation and come back to Earth, they are coming here out of free will. They're coming here out of choice. They're coming here because they want the adventure. They're not trying to finish what they didn't finish in a previous life. They're coming here for a new experience, for a new soul expansion, for a new way to experience their life and experience things that they maybe didn't experience in a previous life. The spirits here in the cemetery came here to experience the battle. They came here for a certain life experience at a significant point in history. And their lives and deaths were marked by the battles that they fought in and the times that they lived in. But every life has its own variable of things that you and I will experience and that our lives will be marked by. You decided to be here right now. So there's something in this experience that you came here to learn. There's something that you came here to experience. Many of our soul lessons seem tough because we have to grow within our experiences. Not only do we experience the pleasures, we also experience the losses. We experience challenging times. We challenge ourselves to continue growing and continue learning and continue seeking happiness amidst whatever situations are going on in the world around us. And I think it's really important to remember that we don't have to have perfect life situations in order to find meaning or happiness in our lives. We can actually create that every single day. When I come to cemeteries, it reminds me to be more mindful about the life I'm creating and also sensitive to the others around me who are struggling, who are going through different experiences in their own duality, in their own life circumstances that they came here to experience. Nobody knows how long we have to walk this earth. We don't know when we're going to die, when we're going to move into the spirit world. So I just want to encourage you to embrace it, embrace every single day. And if you need to come to a cemetery to remind yourself that you're still alive, or to tune in with the essence of the spirit world or the cycle of life and death and rebirth, if you need to have that kind of contemplation or moment of reflection, then I encourage you to do it because this always works for me. Not every life is marked by death with their own headstone. In fact, I have many loved ones who don't have a gravesite to visit. A graveyard serves an important purpose because it gives the living a place to go to connect and to contemplate and to tune in with their loved one. But their loved one's spirit is with them all the time anyway. So if you have loved ones who have died and you can't go to their headstone or cemetery, you can't see their burial site, why don't you consider planting a tree in their honor, or engraving a little brick for a walkway, or dedicating a park bench to them, or painting a stone with their name on it and adding it to your garden at home? There's so many ways that we can commemorate our loved ones and have a special place that reminds us of their life and death, a place that we can go to, because cemeteries are for the living, not the dead. They're for us. They're for us to come to connect with. And if you haven't thought about it that way before, I encourage you to go visit a cemetery, to tune in, to contemplate your life, to connect with all those lives that came before you and will come after you, and to free yourself from the constant worry of everything has to be a certain way and all the stress that you carry in your life. Sometimes it's good to just tune in and realize that you're going to be okay. I love to walk among the dead, and I know how much they appreciate somebody coming here to show them respect and to read the names on the headstones and to tune in. And they're so happy that people still remember them and that they have a place in history. As you move through your day today, I want you to consider how you're living your life, what decisions you're currently making, and how much of those decisions are for your soul, for your growth, or for your enjoyment. Because that's the takeaway. The takeaway is living a meaningful life, doing something that you're proud of or passionate about or feel like you came here to do. It's also about eating the food that you love or falling in love. It's about taking chances. It's about having adventure. It's about creating the type of life experience that you truly want to have. We came here at this significant time in our history for the particular life situations that we're experiencing. You know, while some people complain about the politics or they complain about the economy, these are the particular situations that you decided to come here for. Just like all of these soldiers came here to be a part of a historic event, to be a part of the Battle of Fredericksburg, the Civil War battle of the Confederates and the Union soldiers, they came here to mark a specific point in time. But you came here to mark a specific point in time. So consider the politics and the economy your own battlefield, if you will, and think about how you want to represent your life experience as you navigate through those life circumstances. Because the takeaway when you finally perish will be not the things that held you back, not the things that you didn't like, the things that weren't perfect, or the things that caused trouble or blockages in your life. The things you will remember will be things that are special to your heart. There'll be that one special person that you love to connect with. It will be looking in your children's eyes and seeing them play and be filled with joy or new opportunities that maybe you didn't have when you were growing up. Maybe it'll be something simple like the best steak in town. It doesn't matter what it is. This is what the spirit world tells me. They recall all their fondest memories, and they're so much more simple than one would imagine. They're usually not filled with huge feats of bravery or big dramatic events. It's usually the subtle things that spirits remember and recall that they found the truest pleasure with, the true joys of living. So I invite you to go visit a cemetery today just to give appreciation for the lives that came before you, the lives that will come after you, and your life. And just think about how you can have more simple pleasures in your life and how you can continue to live your life with joy and happiness and meaning, and also appreciation for the specific point in time and in our history that you chose to be here. Let me know if you've come to some epiphanies today, if you've had some great thoughts or ideas about this. Put it down in the comments below and let me know. Share it with others. We're not just here to overcome, we're here to experience love, experience meaning, experience joy, experience things in your physical body that you can't once you're in the spirit world. Other things you can experience in the physical that you can't in the spirit world is the duality, night and day. You get to go to bed at night when it's dark and wake up in the morning when the sun is shining, or the weather changing, and suddenly there's a big storm and it's raining. There's a variance, there's a change. In the spirit world, it's just all one. It's all blissful and it's all beautiful, but all the same. So next time you're kind of getting stumped up with the diversity, the duality, the challenges in this life, remind yourself that that's why you came here. This is the physical existence. This is your experience of being in a physical body. So while you're here, remind yourself of that and make it the best one ever. Thank you for taking this walk with me today through the Confederate Cemetery in Fredericksburg, Virginia. I really enjoyed being able to share this time with you. The very historic grave markers. These are my favorites. Every time I go to a cemetery, I seek those out. I also love cemeteries that are in a park-like setting with big, gorgeous trees and shade that covers. So when you're coming here to visit, you're not too hot in the summer months. It provides nice shelter. It allows you to stay a little longer and meander and take your time to tune in. Tune in with the spirits, tune in with yourself, tune in with your loved ones who have passed before you. Hey, you can even tune in with the babies who are yet to come. We're all one on this journey, and we'll all end up here sooner or later, and then we'll come back. I also love where they have a specific part of a cemetery gated for a particular group, usually a family plot that's all buried together. This is a pretty large one. If you ever make it to Fredericksburg, Virginia, I highly recommend you come here. There are many historic cemeteries and battlefields in the area, and it's nice to step back in time without getting stuck in time. It's nice to just observe and appreciate and then apply those beautiful life lessons to your own life and your own journey. I feel better already. I'm so relaxed. I think I'm going to go find a place to get a breakfast bagel. I haven't found that yet. If you guys enjoyed being here with me today, let me know. Give me a comment down below this video. Also, let me know what was a takeaway for you. If you've ever thought about cemeteries in this way, or if I made you think about life and death a little bit differently, let me know that in the comments too. Really appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.